Welcome back, Heavenlies. This is Heaven's Army playing, not really playing a game. I keep, my intro has not changed in a while. We are doing another Tekken 8 reaction. We've done Victor before. That was the last one we've done. I'll try to get some talking done out of the way before I start, so it'll make sense. We're doing these in order, but there's a video I want to do first. That I feel like we should watch. It'll help speed things along, and my character's at the bottom of this, so we got to go all the way up to the top in order. And then they finally revealed my Alisa. Again, it's hard to miss these notifications when they pop up and you look at your phone and it's like, it's Alisa, and I'm like, I wanted to react to that, not see it now. I'm pumped that she's there, but yeah. So I will say, from what I've seen and a little bit of information I looked up, thanks internet and everybody on it, we've seen 32 characters revealed in Tekken 8 at this point, and we've already watched 20 of these reveal characters, and there should be, by math, 12 left. But I know that Devil Jin, the and Zafina has not been revealed here yet. And that probably means the game, Tekken 8's on its way. It's coming out soon. But I don't know if they're just going to bring out these characters day after day. So I'm going to assume that this is going to be my last reaction. It's not that I don't like any of those three characters, because Zafina was the new one added. I'm going to say Tekken 6. I did not. I'm just off in my brain. And then Lee's been around for a very long time, and I've always enjoyed his speed kicks, and his endings are the funniest. One of the funniest. The golfing one cracked me up. I still remember that one to this day. So, like, yeah, and him at the pool with the necktie around Heihachi. Again, he has some good ones. And then Devil Jin's always been so strong, and then I remember they always nerf him, so because he's just too strong. So yeah, I like these characters. I'm just not good as playing as them. So I wouldn't, like most of these, I'm gonna be like, cool, I don't know what they're doing right now. Like Steve and Dragunov, I'm not gonna know the moves. I like to still say I'm new to Tekken, as in, like, I started Tekken whenever, Tekken 7 whenever was my first Tekken, and then, like, I went through all of the Tekkens, but that doesn't mean I know so much that I know everything. So yeah, I'm still not there, and I don't know how long it would take me to get to know every character and just know their moves. I have 2 pages that somebody wrote up, and it's so much information I never got to it. But I would love to learn. Sure, I would love to see everyone's moves and see their stuff, and now it's all Tekken 7 stuff, and we're moving into Tekken 8, which means the info that I'm looking up is already going to be out of date. So it's kind of why I haven't jumped into it. But let's get back to this video. That was a ginormous intro. My apologies. I like to talk. We're going to do the Tekken 8 demo video first. Yes, the demo's been out for a while. I've even played the demo and put it on my channel. You're free to watch it, or I'll probably leave a link in the description so you can just click on it and just go straight to my demo playthrough, my reaction. But I figure we watch this one as well, because it shows a little bit more, and I want to see it. And I've already seen the reaction. I've already seen this one. This one was new, and I'm like, I have to see this. And of course, I watched my Alisa a few times so I could write down some stuff. So I will tell you that at least these two won't be like, oh, what is happening? Because I've seen them. All the rest, I'm pretty sure I did not see. I didn't want to watch them for this reason. So I'm gonna swap over to the Tekken 8 exclusive story demo showcase, and then we'll move on. Bring that energy up.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's me, WWE superstar Xavier Woods, aka Austin Creed, and I am here to welcome you to this most glorious occasion because it is December 14th and it is finally time for the Tekken 8 story demo showcase, baby.
I hope he doesn't mind.
We got so many things to show you, so many things to reveal, so many things to talk about. But first things first, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you the duo that gets it done, the duo that brings us all this goodness and we can put it inside of our bodies. Let our souls resonate with all of it. I bring to you Michael, Murray, and Harada-san.
Thank you, Austin. It's great to be here with you today and also to be able to talk with Harada and to go into more detail about Tekken 8 for the fans today.
そうですね。今日はストーリートレーラーこれ
Hey!
初めて公開するの
Look
で
at that! They got subtitles.
皆さんの反応もすごい楽しみですし、もうねたくさん話したいこともあるのでよろしくお願いします。
風間の力は命を育み、その力で
How did she survive? Where was she hiding?
和也さんを救ってあげて。
俺は命に変えても大事な人たちを守りたい。
Ooh, the sound and the explosions almost went together.
俺が支配する世界で生きる資格があるのは力を示せるも
The new
のだ
girl's
け
there.
だ。世界を闘争で満たせ。
Nous sommes les seuls à pouvoir contrôler l'équilibre des puissances de ce monde.
Oh, that poor Jack. There's my Alisa. And pop and fail. Poor dude. Yeah. There's more happening.
Of annihilation.
You see what's happening? There's more
Has lost his
revealing
light,
way more.
And Kazuya Mishima's grows ever stronger.
くだらぬ世界のルールを俺が書き換えてやる。
I love how he just batted away Elisa's rocket punch.
Será una excelente publicidad para mi café. Hasta
See,
luego.
why are you working for them?
デビルの力は必
She's
ず
she's a villain.
そして次こそ
Azucena is now villain.
差し違えてでも奴を殺す。
Hey, no swearing, Jin.
守り抜く。
Or Gene. Victor's elbowing people. Ah, Leroy, the style. Steve is dodging bullets because he's a boxer and you can dodge bullets.
力の差を知れ。
There is stuff happening. Oh, I think they took out our submarine. Was that our submarine? Leroy is giving Gene a pep talk.
すべてを終わらせる。
Ooh, I don't want to ever get punched in the face either. So every time I see somebody getting hit, I'm like, ugh. I don't know how that feels, but it looks like it hurts. Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. There's so much.
hype.
There's so much to unpack.
Yeah.
I'm losing my mind because I'm watching Steve dodging bullets. I'm seeing all of humanity is involved in this.
We
We're
react
out
the
of the
same.
tournament. We're out of the tournament. The whole planet is involved now. Okay. There's a lot. There's a lot to go through, and I don't have that information. But guys, you know who does have that information? You know who does? Michael Murray and Harada-san. So let's go talk to them about
I was gonna
what we
say,
just watched because
the two
I need
boys?
to know more. Please, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, Austin.
Come on.
Actually, that's why we're here today, and I know that the fans still want to know a lot more about the game, so let's get into it. Now that
Fans
we're
and
going
not
into Tekken
fans,
8,
just people who are curious.
Heihachi's out of the picture. Kazuya's wreaking havoc across the globe, and now Jin is still on his journey to kind of stop the Devil Gene, that being his father this time around. So that
He has
kind
to
of
step up, though.
conflict inside of the main character Jin Kazama, and how he's feeling going into this early part of the story. I think really we set the tone with the demo that maybe people are playing at the moment, and that's going to play out through the story for Tekken 8. We see the reappearance of his mother June, how that affects him, because he's a very conflicted character. So it's going to be really cool to see those emotions.
June's going to help him out a lot.
Whether he'll be able to control himself, because we also know he's prone to transform into Devil Jin and cause havoc himself. So that dynamic between him and his father is something I think is really a cool part of the story.
実はジンの、まあ、今回の
So this time I guess one of the themes of Jin
Okay, Michael's
as a
translating.
character is redemption, I guess you could say. He's trying to redeem himself after some of the previous acts that he's done in the series.
Right.
And another thing that's portrayed in more detail is, although he's very stoic, he's actually this time more influenced by the people around him. He's actually listening a bit more to their input than he was in the past.
Jin's gonna win, and if he
because of
listens.
that. And that also there's key concepts of maybe this internal conflict with him. He's got a lot going on there. And then also key is his fate. You know, he's kind of got the fate that he inherited from his family. That internal conflict and the people supporting him, that are around him, and how that affects him are going to be a lot of the details you see this time. June is obviously one of the fan favorites. And obviously, again, if the battles between Kazuya and Jin, and we're portraying more about Jin, I think she plays a really central role to him. She's kind of a balancing influence on him, and I think we'll see more about how that plays out in the story.
はい。そうですね。いやもうカズヤは意外とシンプルで。
That said, I still relate more to Kazuya as a character and his motivations than I do with Jin. Kazuya is very simple. It's just sole purpose is pursuit of power, because he feels that his reason for existence is directly tied to strength. He's on a quest to make himself as strong as he can be, whether that's physically and then also with the power that he obtained from the Devil Gene. But then not just for him, it doesn't just extend to himself. I think he's trying to impose that on the whole world. That he thinks that if everyone were like him, it would be a better place. Power and strength is very key to survival in this universe of the game.
I cannot relate to Kazuya.
Power can mean several things. It could be physical power of very high-level martial artist. It could be authority, some kind of political or some kind of organizational power. There are various facets of power, and so many of these characters in our game are after
Kazuya.
power, which is just one tool that they use to accomplish their ambitions.
Tekken 8のまあ中でございます。
This is hyping me
It's all
back up
about
for Tekken 8
winning,
again.
I guess you could say, in victory and what that entails, and that this time you have Kazuya Mishima, who's kind of like this personification of evil, and then on the other side of it you have the people who are seen as justice, or the people who are in the right. But at the end of the day, the conclusion is going to be decided by the person who has the most power. And is that a good thing or not? That's one of the themes that kind of touches on, that we touch on in this game. If I had to sum up the Tekken 8 story in one word, it's difficult, but I think I would choose redemption. Because Harada touched
Redemption?
on it. That's kind of Jin's sole motivation this time. And I think we see a lot about Jin this time, so you'll see what I'm talking about when you play the game. That's all I'll say.
ストーリーモード
giving
だけ
us
でもフルプライス
who
の価値がある
wins?
つもりで僕
We've tried to take all of that, a huge amount of volume, and kind of compress it into this story mode for everyone. And not just the story arc itself, but also the quality and the various experiences that players will go through while playing through the story mode. I think it's really going to go above and beyond people's expectations. I'm glad that everyone's able to finally get their hands on the game by playing the demo. I think hopefully, since you played, I think it's roughly the first chapter, that you'll get an idea for the story. Maybe you've seen some of the action going on in the trailers, but being able to experience it firsthand, that conflict with Jin and Kazuya. Not just that, but how it kind of seamlessly transitions into the action. And it's not just, okay, here's a battle. It's action that's tailored to the situation and the story that's going on. So there's actually a lot of cool things you can do in the story mode that you can't actually do in the head-to-head fighting.
本当ファイティングゲームのジャンルの中で結構ああいう今回みたいな描き方してる、ストーリーモードって割とねクオリティって意味でも珍しいですし、あこれが鉄拳なんだってことが感じ取ってもらえればある意味格闘ゲームへの見方も変わるというか 十分本当に一人で遊んでも楽しめるものになってるなっていうことの少しこの断片だけでも感じ取ってもらえれば、いいかなと思って、今回デモを用意してます。
I've had a great time talking about Tekken 8 today with everyone. I can't believe the game's almost out, so only a little bit more waiting time, and I hope you all check it out when it comes out.
So, I want to pause. I usually never pause in videos, but I'm glad they brought the story, because that's what I play Tekken for. It's for the story. Okay? The story's not a happy family hand-holding story, but there's a story, and if a fighting game just has fight after fight after fight, I'm gonna get really bored. And Tekken has that breakup with story and character stuff where sometimes it's funny endings, and it's the reason why I liked other fighting games that had stories. So yeah, I'm glad they're gonna keep the stories. I like the single player Tekken. I have still to this day, and probably forever, I'm never gonna have a desire to fight people online competitively. If it's not in my nature by now, and it wasn't in my nature before, it's probably not ever going to be. I'm not a competitive thrill seeker. Whatever it requires for me to be that, I don't have it. I want to just play single player. I want to learn my character, and then if I want to fight friends and fans and family, and have a good time. I don't want to get to that level that we almost got to Tekken 7. We almost got to that level where every fight, every punch was blocked, and everything was at least, countered back in some way. And I don't want to get to that level. I want to drop my level down and then play the game again.
And just a reminder, if it was unclear, this demo is out right now. So I advise you start setting up the download. By the time you're done with me here, it's gonna be ready for you to play. So go ahead, take a second, get it done. But a couple of things that I want to unpack that I saw in this trailer that Murray and Harada-san touched on a little bit themselves is the fact that this story is so incredibly robust. You saw at the beginning, Kazuya is talking to the world. He is talking about some sort of world domination. And it's hard for me to do this without the trailer in front of me. So, cameraman, can we run this back? Please, please. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Boy Jin, unfortunate.
Gonna watch it back as well.
First off, June, coming to talk to him, getting some good information, obviously, because we already know Dad's on some garbage. He's trying to take over the world. That's what I really want to talk about. So once we get to this part in the city, that's what I really want to dive into. So to see that these buildings are getting destroyed, people that can't fight are in the crossfires, kids are in the crossfires, he's tearing up everybody. That's showing me that this is so much bigger than it ever was before.
Yes,
so many people
it was just a family feud before.
In the tournaments. No King of the Iron Fist tournaments for these people, and they're obviously now pulled into this. So it has become something so much larger than it ever has been. We got submarines involved now. We got all these new characters. It's wild. So this huge war scene. We've got soldiers on each side. We got people representing each side. This right here. Come on, bring it to me. He can't turn to the devil anymore. What does this even mean? What kind of story points are we gonna get from this?
Well, June's gonna help him.
And the fact that he's not just doing this by himself. This is the first time that we've seen Jin actively interact with all these other characters in such a substantial manner. So this story mode.
He punches it away! That rocket punch!
It's nasty. Because Kazuya just hurting everybody. And also, all these people fighting, she's worried about selling her coffee.
But she's working for G-Corp.
These intense army battles and comic relief. Like, this is the movie. I would go see this in the theater.
This is Tekken the movie again. So again, did I not? I don't think. Did I have all of this information when I watched the demo? My brain's like I just did the demo and then it showed the thing at the end and that was it.
Come on, that's what you dream of as a boxer. And anybody who plays Steve. They just had the heart palpitation seeing that happen too. So it's like everybody's getting a little piece of something. We get something from Leroy, knuckle up. Come on, man. Also, 0% body fat on these two. I don't know if that's just genetics. That's just
0%. Yeah. So he does a good job.
I just want all of it. I want it all. All right. So, if you remember, and you should, because it just happened, I told you to go and start your download because eventually it'd be done. And
it's
you could
free.
play. What's funny
It's
is
free.
before this started, I started my download. Guess what, guys? Now I get to play. We're ready. We got it set up.
PlayStation 5.
And
Playing
I
on
know
PlayStation 5.
What everybody told me is supposed to just hit X and go into the story mode, but
No,
play
I
games
never
for
do
real,
it.
So I have to at least go through these little menus just to see.
I play games for real? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you gotta go through the
This,
menus. You have to.
It's so cool. I want to go to this gallery so bad, but I can't. Okay, we see on these online, these are going to be our options.
Go to the
Customization.
gallery.
Bro, look at the lighting on him. This is wild. This is
Yeah, the graphics.
the game, and I've heard people say this before, so I don't want to sound cliche, but legit, this is the game that's going to take us into the next generation of fighting games. And you can tell literally just from how he looks, even just from this menu right here. When I was playing the closed betas, looking at it, and the way his eye glows and the scars and the wrinkles on the forehead, like.
We have a lot of the same reactions. Again, my reactions was before
Story
his,
was
so.
Chapter 1, evil stars
But yeah,
collide.
my reaction was
somebody
eye
played
glue. I'm
this.
like, what? Somebody played this?
It said clear. We'll get past that.
Somebody already played before him, of
Chapter 1,
course.
evil stars collide. Do we have any popcorn? Good soda or
So,
something?
This is the demo that I played as well, so
Yeah, no.
he's probably going to be a much better Jin than I am, by the way, without a doubt. I went in the
Yggdrasil.
gym knowing nothing.
Tree
So,
from
yep.
Norse mythology? Huh?
ラース司令、まもなくオペレーションライトニングを開始します。三島平八が消えてから半
Okay.
年。
So
Been
yeah,
out for 6
we
months.
had stuff like this before in Tekken 6. There was a worldwide war, but it didn't feel like the whole world was involved, even though it was. Tekken 8's doing a much better job
The work
making
that it
the-
takes
making
to
the
make
world
this
feel
look
like it's involved.
this good.
They got money this time around to spend on this
Tekken the
game.
movie. Here we go.
Yep. Tekken the movie with on a motorbike that you can throw at a helicopter. Because everyone's super powered.
Kazuya.
Yeah. Kazuya in a helicopter.
Also, how is he just hanging out like no stress on his face?
When
But
you're
to
so evil with
engage in
that much
world
power,
domination.
how much stress? How
Oh,
much stress
nasty.
would you have?
Oh, what?
Yeah, Matrix stuff. Matrix and Dragon Ball Z and
Okay. Okay.
yeah, is it a little bit much? Kazuya's in that helicopter.
So what do you
Right.
do when you see that? When you're walking down the street?
You just turn and walk the other way. You go. You know what?
Suit
I'm wrong
is
street.
flame retardant.
Yeah.
He's not on fire.
Yep. There's still a lot of stuff.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right, the family hatred's there. I don't think Jin's torn up about fighting his father. I don't think he's that much torn up. I mean, sure, it's family, but I think he's torn up that he has to go into the
Also, I
battle
need that
and
jacket,
fight his
that
father.
snakeskin jacket.
And probably the stress and everything's probably messing with Jin more than anything.
Yeah.
I want to see how he fights, because
Okay, we're in the
man,
movie. Let's
I
go.
learned Tekken 8, no, Tekken 7 Jin, right? Just a little bit. I got a base combo. I'm like, cool. I could hit 80 something with this combo. Let's do it. And then I pop in Tekken 8, combo gone. Combo doesn't exist. Nice. So the knee, and then
Ooh. There we
okay,
go.
that wasn't
I
a
play
wall
King,
carry,
but
but
my
it,
Jin ain't bad
that-
either.
that was more than what I could do. You know what? I was gonna mention this during my Alisa, but I'm gonna mention it now, and I'll probably repeat myself.
Let it
Everyone
out, let it
has
out,
a
let it
twirl
out,
kick now.
let it out.
That twirl kick
Come on.
to launch people in the air. It seems everyone has a twirl kick now. That even Asuka has that down back 1-4 now.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh,
You should have punished.
Quick time
You should have
events.
punished. I don't like quick time
Okay.
events. Don't
Okay,
like them.
I was not ready at all for that. Okay. I thought that I had to do left then circle,
Left
but
and-
you have the option to dodge or punish.
Yeah. And you gotta punish.
Again, just running.
How are you pulling that move off? You just kept launching him. There's another twirl.
Keep going. Run it. Face.
Again, he twirled him and then he twirled him and he hit the wall again.
Bend the knee.
Interesting. I might have to learn that. I got lots to write down. I'm still learning. I'm still learning too, you know. Oh, my Tekken 8 is in another spot. My Tekken 8 right up.
Ooh.
Or Tekken 8. My Tekken 8 demo stuff is here in front of my face.
Here we go. One wing.
One punch. One wing, one punch.
Nice.
One wing devil, not one wing angel. Hopefully you got that reference.
So then he just gets up, unaffected.
Yeah. Again, I mocked that too. I'm like, he just hit that. He just got hit with that and he just stands up. Come on. Why even fire off these moves? Cutscenes don't matter.
Okay.
Get kicked.
From the environmental damage.
This whole beautiful square is destroyed. There were people out there cheering for us when we were in this stage, and now it's all destroyed.
Okay.
Now, you got hit, and then you blocked the third hit. That's what I was curious about, too. You see how he blocked the hit? You got hit in the combo. You just you eat everything. No,
Run
you
it.
can block it. Never mind. No, you can block
And
it.
then let it go. Unload. No, sir. Here we go. Send him to hell.
Ooh. Looked like he jumped over a move there, or it was armored.
Okay.
Yeah, here I go. Yeah, here I said we can lift up cars and throw them now. Like,
We do that move, how?
yeah, exactly. We can't do that move in a fight. Man, it's funny
I
how
need more.
reactors.
I need more.
You need more? Yeah.
I'm so mad right now. I just want to play the game, and I know y'all have it in here. I
Yeah,
know
they
y'all
have
the
it.
full version.
They have the
I
full
know
game.
it. When we're done, let me play the rest of it. I don't even play Jin. Let me
I
play
don't
it,
even play
please.
Jin, but you know, want to go through the rest of it?
mean,
Yeah, I
Tekken
can
8,
relate to that.
We've been waiting for a new Tekken for I don't know how many years. But the thing that blows my mind
Was it
is the fact that
2015?
all of us, we played Tekken 7 for so long. We didn't even ask for anything else. And what did they do? They built this for us. They built us the promised land.
Right,
And
they
know
didn't.
the
We,
same,
you
if
know,
they
I
build it, they will come. And we will. We're gonna come to this demo. We're gonna pre-order this game, and then we're gonna get this full story mode because I need it. And then I'm gonna get online. I'm gonna work every single one of you. You hear me?
Ooh.
It's a bold threat. So if you do see me online, be nice. Cause I'm like almost average, okay? So I'm like great. I'm like great, but I'm
Listen,
gonna
your
get
king
there.
could
Just help
destroy
please.
me
That's why I'm gonna do
without a
this so I can
doubt.
talk to you guys. Let me talk to you for a second. I'm supposed to be finished, but let me talk to you. Austin Creed here. I'm trying to get good at Tekken, like really good. I've been traveling the world, going to different countries, playing with people in different locations, playing in Australia, in Germany, in Chile, all over the place. I just want to get good at this game. So do me the favor, do me the honor of downloading this game, finding me online, and teaching me some things. I would appreciate it. I would love you for it. But thank you for making it this far, getting through this journey with me, through this Tekken 8 story demo showcase. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed it, because I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I don't know if that's possible, because I'm
did.
having a pretty good time. I'm gonna go see
I-
if I can put somebody in a headlock and force them to let me play this full game right now. Because
Please put that on
first things
camera. I
first,
want to watch that.
I am a professional wrestler. That's why I play King. I'm gonna use my skills to get this full game. And then check it on Twitter, and I'll tell you if I actually got to play it. Or not.
I
We'll see how it goes. Or if I get kicked
I
out
would love to
of
see
Bandai
that tweet.
Namco headquarters. We'll figure that out.
Bandai Namco is under
pre-orders
attack.
Live, demos live. Go check it out. Have a good time with the game. We'll see you guys down the road.
Yep. Bandai Namco under attack. Pro wrestler. Headlocks many into submission until he got the game. Available now, yeah. So I'm at this point. This is the reason why I'm doing this. So, ooh, I just missed it by 1 nanosecond, didn't I? Yeah. So this is the reason why I'm doing this video first. Is because yeah, the demo's been out for a long time, and if you still are unsure if you even like fighter games, because I know somebody who I talked to recently, downloaded Tekken 8 demo, and they're like, I don't know if I like fighter. I'm like, download it and find out. It's free. It's on the system. It's on the systems that you should be able to. You should have one of those systems, I'm assuming. So, yeah. Listen, and I told him like it's only 4 characters, but at least you get a chance to see what Tekken 8 has. Even my friend came over. My goodness, this must have been weeks and weeks ago. By now, oh yeah, it's definitely more than weeks. And we played Tekken 8 and Tekken 7 that day. We started off on Tekken 8. I wanted to show him the game, and I'm like, you get this game too. And I beat him up. But yeah, I think he said the last Tekken he played was, what, 2, 4, or whatever number he said. It was a really old Tekken. I'm like, we're in Tekken 8 era. You got to see what they're doing now. And he's, even though we lost, I think, every single match, because I chose not to lose. Or did I lose? You know what? I probably lost a match in Tekken 8. You know what? I probably did. I probably did, because Tekken 8, I can just lose anytime. It doesn't matter how good I am. If you fire off a load that takes off 50, 60 of your health, you're gonna lose. So so yeah, Tekken 8 seems to be like way faster, way more. I'm unable to react to the things in Tekken 8. And in Tekken 7, when I went to Tekken 7, I won every single match without a doubt. And I didn't play as Asuka and Alisa. I showed him, I'm like, these are my main characters, I'll show you what I can do. And I utterly annihilated him. And he's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, I'm just going to play as random people too, because it's not going to be fair if I play as people who I know. But yeah, that story. I still have Tekken 8 demo still on my PlayStation 5. I don't play it every day because it's still 4 characters I don't know. But I did play as all 4 characters. Paul and Jin I played as, right? Jin I was getting a hang of. Jin seems to be just perfectly all around. I can just do anything, and I win. I usually win more with Jin than I do Paul, but Paul I can just 50-50. A human. The AI kind of fell for it too, but yeah. But when I fought my friend, I was playing as Nina as well, and I was zipping across the stage and hitting him from like halfway across the stage, and I'm like, what? So yeah, it's fun, and that's the reason why this video is here done now. I want you to download the demo, give it a shot, even if you don't know, even if you don't think you like fighting, give this one a whirl. Try out the 4 characters and see how the gameplay plays now. You might be surprised. And now that we finally got that done, let's go into the character reveal things. I gotta make sure I click. I gotta try to remember to right click. Yeah, if I don't right click, I gotta back up and then we gotta scroll down every time. I'll try my best to be prepared, but we got quite a few characters to go through. I waited a long time. I made sure I didn't go ahead and watch like 4 people again, like I did. I think the last time I didn't watch enough people, so I waited. I was gonna wait till all the characters, because that's what I was going to do, and then like when my character came out and I looked at the date going, Tekken 8's coming out soon, either A, they're not bringing them out, or B, they're gonna just bring them out quickly and it's fine if I miss them, because other people I know will react to them as well. So moving on from that, let's watch this new girl. If you haven't seen this, you're probably going to freak out a little bit on some of the things that she's going to do. So I've already seen it. I've seen it when it came out 2 months ago. So yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure like after my reaction, like this came out shortly after. And then I watched it then. So I'll probably see some more new things. But open in tab. Let's just go. What can you see when I'm doing? I usually never capture. It's not showing the preview video. Oh, okay. So it has a drop down and I can see the video. Before I click into it, you can't. Interesting. So I clearly don't do enough PC streams. Why are you muted? Oh, it was probably muted before. I should have refreshed before I went. If I would have refreshed Tekken 8 now, it probably wouldn't be muted. Yeah, probably. Okay. So, that's Akuma in the background, right? She comes out of nowhere.
Get ready for the next battle. Tekken 8.
Purple lightning.
New challenger.
I already forgot what style of fighting this is. He sidestepped backwards at an angle. Okay, that was the stance. She dropped down like Leo. He does a lot of jump twirls. What? So yeah. Jin senpai. He's gonna do something crazy soon. Headbutt. There's that headbutt, everybody. She just did a Heihachi headbutt, but she's also doing more. She beats up Jin. Who are you, Kazuya? Here it comes if you haven't watched. Pay attention. Yeah, she's got one of them too. So she might be a Mishima of some sort. This right here. What the heck? What just happened? Right? Was that a counter? I think that was a counter stance where he hit and then she just countered. The little shadow in the background, there's a lot to take in, everybody. There's a lot to take in on this video. All right, stop. So yeah, the Heihachi headbutt. There's a bunch of Heihachi moves coming out of this Reina. The fact that she has an electric. There's stuff going on there that we're like, oh, okay, so daughter of Heihachi. Again, Heihachi, who knows? The fact that Jin and Kazuya don't know, that's the reason why I'm going with that. But again, I don't know. These are just my guesses as well. But she knows them, they don't know her. And Heihachi's gone and she's got the headbutt and an electric. So there's some connection some way, somehow, right? And again, Jun's been hanging out, disappeared for a long time too. So who knows? I kind of want to watch this video again because it was just like it was a lot to take in. Now that we watched the video, I can pause in the middle. Wish I could remember that fighting stance. I wish I could remember that fighting stance. But she backstep back, a cartwheel, a jump in the air, Heihachi type kick. That's like Asuka's kick. Oh, I don't like jumping in the air, but see, grab. That's a grab. Yeah, so Jin and Kazuya don't know. He seems pretty dark. So she does a lot of, that's her heat engager. It's a twirl kick. Did you see that right there? That's like, what's her name, Lydia? The karate girl in the DLC, Tekken 7. I don't know her name because I never had a chance to play as her. That was like the whatever, the Patriot combo or whatever, the whatever that was. I see a lot of characters' moves in this character. One, two. That, right there. The headbutt. A sweep there, a hell sweep. There's a hell sweep. There's an electric right there. I think some Mishima fans are probably gonna enjoy this new character. And I think new ones who will want to get into the Mishima style, might enjoy this Reina as well. I don't know if she, I can't tell. I love when you, I don't know why space. Oh, cool. So What's annoying about Google now is that you can't hit space. There, now I can hit space. I had to freak out everything by going in full screen and stuff. To finally be able to hit space to pause. Yeah, I don't like my mouse on screen. She moved first. She moved first. Okay. Because if her electric's faster than Kazuya's, then people are gonna have a heart attack. But no, she moved forward first. I had to confirm that too, because I saw it the first time, right? And I'm like, hey, this! What? What is this? So he's on the ground. I don't know what. What is it? I want to know if that's just a normal move. That was a big uppercut. And there we go. When she does a stance, her hands go back, she puts her face out in front. And it was a counter. Oh boy, alright, we don't need to see anymore. I've seen enough. Yeah, sweep, electric, a counter, whatever the heck she did to bust Kazuya through the wall, what in the what, it looks incredible. I remember Lars as being incredibly cool looking too, but I think now Reina's, to me, not knowing every plus and negative frame stuff, to me Reina's looks the coolest now. Absolutely. I don't get in onto that, oh, her clothes look plain. No, everyone looks cool to me. It's just, that's just me. Everyone looks cool and everyone looks great. And her moves and what I think she wowed me the most with that crazy drag you through the floor, throw you up and hit you through a wall. Like, what in the world? So yeah, anyway, Reina seems crazy awesome. Again, I've never really had I should actually play that demo at some point, shouldn't I? Yeah. So I've already showed you. Missed the whole part where I did the demo 20 minutes ago. But welcome back. Welcome back. I'm going through the character trailers now. We're on Leo. We're gonna go all the ways up and watch all of them. Leo, should I do a spiel every time I do a thing? Leo was one of my candidates for my second character. And though, I'm gonna probably guess his name wrong because I haven't watched since that time. Io Richie. When he played Leo, and then I watched his playthrough and tried to copy his moves, and then I tried to do the infinite combo and I couldn't, so I just said, forget it, I'm not playing Leo. It was dumb, because Leo can do more than that, but I wanted to get a wall carry and I couldn't figure out any, so yeah, I dropped Leo, because if I can't play the character, and if I try to kick you and I do like a weird knee or a weird stance, I'm not going to enjoy the character. Especially if I hit like a back four or a forward four. Like, I don't want to do a knee or a stance or crouch down. So even June, who I was so hyped to play, June has stances all over the place. So I'm not going to be able to play as June. If I have to pop into a stance, it means I got to think about the stance, and then when I'm in the stance, I got to think about the next bunch of moves, and it's just too much. So Leo, sadly, strong, beautiful, rising 2. Crazy I know Leo's got some wonderful moves, but I don't play professionally, so knowing that Leo has that kick, that little hop kick thing, and that rising 2 stuff, that's not going to allow me to win just because of those certain moves. Again, I like to use more than 10% of the fight's moves, so that's why I hope I never get any better than what I am. And the people that I fight are also not up past my level, because it's not going to be fun for me when we're just being too efficient, and we cut out all the moves, so there'd be no crazy flying kicks and stuff happening. Yeah, so I don't know. It's just me. It's my personal preference. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see if Flowers has gotten just too far, and then we'll just probably won't be fighting Flowers anymore. But yeah, let's go back to Leo, because I don't want to. You say yesterday, but you had months to play the Tekken 8 demo now. And I've already showed it again, saying, give it a shot right now. The game's coming out soon.
Ready for the next battle. Tekken 8. New
That's it.
challenger.
Okay, I might have had it a little too loud. Leo. Well, that's a male voice now. It was like a girl voice, girl but male voice, now male but male voice, so... I always said Leo was a guy, so... Again, I know there, Rising 2, that reach. You were blocking low before the low even came out. Leo just brushed that off. I know he's a lot of punches, but wow. Yeah. Was that a low tripping thing that like Asuka has? Crouching down forward too? While crouching down forward too? There was a stance. I don't know about you, but that sequence looked a lot more crazier than normal. Nothing to the wall. This game, nobody has a single wall carry in this game. What? Okay, that came out of nowhere. To me, that came out of nowhere. I know he's like just stop the video. Just everyone stop. I know that he is a spelunker. His dad's a spelunker. And I think there was a video on YouTube. I don't know because I didn't click onto it, but they're like every character from different fighter games. People are like doing similar, if not copying the same moves. So Leo's spinning around the stage is another character in another fighting thing. So I don't know if these are like homages, like cool, like look how nice this character was really cool back in the day, and now Leo does it, or if they're just like, yeah, we liked it, so we kind of copied it, and here it is in our Tekken 8 game now, and it used to be in another fighting game. Because it happens, and I don't know what you would write. It just showed up one day in my feed, and I was like, cool, I don't want to see it, but I think Leo has there is another person who has that exact ending when he zips along and then goes around and kicks them. The exact same sequence and everything, so I don't want to get into that because I don't know. Again, I didn't watch it, but I know there's a lot of things that look similar to other fighting games and other fighting character moves. And again, how many times have we seen a Law character in a fighting game? And then everyone's like, that's Bruce Lee, without a doubt. And it's just like, I didn't know you were allowed to do that. Yeah, you take care, random any name. So, do I want to rewatch these? I can. There's nothing that's stopping me from rewatching them. There was that sequence that looked crazy. Okay, I can hit space now. Thank you. So there's a stance, that low kick. Another stance again. Did he go in rainbow glowy hand stance as well? Yes, he does. He's got a rainbow glowy hands. After you do something, you go into that mode, like Asuka, the Naniwa Gusto. He's gonna brush off your kick with one hand. Pushed away, yeah. So does he have that low sweep? Yes, he does. I think it's a stance though. Goodness. There, that's just like Asuka if you can counter hit. Let's see this sequence. Did he break through armor? No, he hit with a low. Okay. I think she was taunting. Didn't get to the wall. I can get to the wall. Yeah, this zip around thing here.
This Marcus.
Yeah, so I know a little bit about Lee. I tried to learn some of the fundamental stuff of what he could do, and then it was just like, oh, the stances, no, thank you. And you got to go into a few stances to do some of the really good stuff as well. Again, I am not a stance character, and I really don't like being grabbed, so I'll probably never play as a grabbed character as well, a grabbing character or king in any of them. I just can't. Dragunov is another grabby character. So yeah, it's just I won't play as them because I don't want to play against them. Yeah, it's just me. I really don't like being grabbed in a fighting game. I'd rather just fight in a fighting game. Steve Fox, the boxer, the circle and the cross and the circle, the 3 and the 4 buttons. Those are sidestepping things. If you hit forward and back, you also dodge forward or arch your back, and then you can do some cool stuff with that too. So those are kind of like stances as well. It's like stances with dodges. Couldn't really play as that character. If you see me play as Steve once, then you saw the limit of my Steve. So yeah, that's really it. That's really all I got for Steve. Cool character. I think he's still really cool. When people play Steve well, it's so awesome to watch those people who can play Steve well. I guess I just always enjoyed watching Steve fight over Leo. I would rather watch a Steve fight over a Leo fight.
Get ready for the next battle. Tekken 8. New challenger.
Did I fight Steve? I fought Steve in a closed beta test, didn't I?
Let's go.
Watch me win or something? Oh, that was that machine gun. There. You see how he's ducking down? Yeah. So fast. Lots of powers.
When it comes to who talks the most, you definitely win.
Ooh, counter. Steve is kicking your butt, Harangue. Back forward, Harangue. Okay, that must be his heat. Ooh. That must be a grab. Interesting. The jumping punch, really? Oh, here comes the finisher. You're just teeing off on this dude. Where did that ring come from? It was a corner of a ring inside in that spot. I don't think I need to recap Steve. I don't know what he's doing. I saw some moves. I know the machine gun crazy thing at the wall. That's so deadly at the wall. But do I know Steve? No, I don't. Again, nothing crazy flashy. There's no laser beams flying out of his eyes. But to watch good people play as that character, it's a treat to watch. Absolutely, anytime I could watch that. Yeah, we started off with the flashiest, coolest intro, and now we're going through the normal things. I'm gonna scroll up a little bit, and then we'll get Steve on the bottom there, and then we'll have the next bunch of things. So we've already watched this one. Ooh, I'm not too sure if I've seen that one at all either. It's only 2 minutes. We could watch it, and if we've seen it again, it's from that, but I don't remember if other videos already touched upon that. But anyway, Dragunov is next. I almost clicked. Don't click. Right click always. Can I pause? Yes, I can. Thank you. The select button, the space button, the space bar is working now. Yeah, I just had to like hit 1,000 buttons to make it happen.
Get ready for the next battle.
So Dragunov, the White Reaper from Russia, calls in. Yep. Wow, that was an intro. How dare the camera watch him? You're fighting Raven? What was that? A 180, huh? Oh, the sweep. Ooh. I've never fought against a strong Dragunov. I would die so quickly with that sweep. I wouldn't even know when it's happening. Oh my goodness. That looked like it hurt. So now you're...
Ange blanc de la mort.
So there's a lot of spy people going after Dragunov. Why? Is that a wall carry? Oh! And he 180 and went the other way. Whoa! Oh, I gotta watch that back. When was that? Around the 1 minute 20 mark. Oh my goodness, these all look like they really, really hurt. Oh no! That was some grappling king looking stuff. Goodness, goodness, the pain, the pain. Is he gonna shoot another tank? Nice Shiva attack. Didn't mean to tease you a little bit there, Dragunov, but yeah, you're copying Shiva? He looks down at the camera like, what? Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Okay, I'll go back a little bit, why not? I know it was at the 120 mark, but that was a wall carry. That sweep, oh, okay. And then he tried to slide in. Raven tries to slide in, here it goes. No, that's not a wall carry. Oh, ow, 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 the kick. Ah! Ah!
Cela faisait longtemps. Ange blanc de la mort.
Okay, we're getting up to our combo now. A sweep, a knee. Uh-huh, and then 1, 2. Yes, look at that, an actual wall carry. Using the heat engager to extend it. Well, well, somebody plays Dragunov in this thing. A grab when you're crouched, okay. Oh, another grab, come on! I would be dead 1,000 times. I don't know what to do against those moves. These are some good long looking combos. We've seen it, let them point at the screen. There you go. Ah, I did it again. I double clicked so fast that the screen full screens. Perfect. I don't know why I clicked when I have the spacebar. All right, yeah, no, so the Dragunov King characters. There's no way I'm gonna be able to beat you. Anytime I get grabbed, I'm like, oh, I'm getting grabbed, and by the time I finish saying that, the grab is already past the spot where I'm supposed to hit the button, and I'm already getting hurt from it. Yeah, my reaction to grabs are terrible. I can react to a low kick that you shouldn't be able to react to. On a good day. How many times have I fallen for Law's super slow sweep and I just never blocked it once? Right? In Tekken 8. And then I don't know what I was doing in Tekken 7. I guess I have to watch back, but if I blocked all of that stuff in Tekken 7, then great. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like Tekken 8 is way faster than Tekken 7. Even the punches and kicks seem to come out quicker. I don't think it is. I think it's still 10 frames, unless like Tekken 7 is running at like 30 FPS and Tekken 8 is running at 60 or more, and I could actually finally see the actual 10 frame punch and kick come out. Because there's an Alisa kick that comes out, and I did it in Tekken 7 while watching the Tekken 8 video. And Alisa was done the combo before I was done the combo. So to me it feels like Tekken 7's just slower. All around, and doing like a 1, 2, 3 hit combo, you're already done on like the 1, 2, 3. You're already done while I'm saying 1, 2, 3 in Tekken 7. So it's just like everything seems to be faster, but Dragunov still looks Tekken 7 strong. Dragunov again, if someone's like Dragunov's weak, if I fought against a Dragunov, I'd lose. Because the grabs, the sweeps, the low, that stuff would just get me. I don't fight against people like that. So I don't know if he's stronger, because again, my Asuka got some new stuff. She's a defender, but all of her new stuff is aggressive, so it's counter counter to her character, where when I watch Jack, he seems way stronger than Tekken 7 Jack. So yeah, some people look like they're still equally strong. You know, these two seem equally strong, where Jack seemed to have just gotten a power buff and they raised him out of the garbage rank and moved him up. And also the fact that I don't know these characters well enough. Well, I only see what I see and then go, they look equally strong. They look good. I don't think a single character looks weaker in this Tekken 8, but that's because I also don't know them. I don't know the pluses and negatives and what they're actually doing. But let's get Yoshi going, and I'm going to scroll up past Yoshi and then past this because we've seen this video too. The Ultimate Edition trailer. I think I clicked on this, and I think it's just if you download the Ultimate Edition Tekken 8, you get gold outfits. I think I'm gonna watch it anyway because I'll gladly support Tekken 8 and show off as much as I can as well. They've showed it off, and hopefully they don't mind me showing off and saying, "Go for it, get Tekken 8." So yeah, let's watch Yoshi, and then let's go watch these two. I think that's what it is, and I'm not too sure what that one is other than title, but I'm not too sure what's in it. So let's do it. Yoshi's another character I don't know, but really cool to watch professionals play as Yoshi. Even the little troll videos where it's just like, watch me troll these people, and you're just spinning around on a sword, jumping in the air, and running on a swords towards people. It's incredible to watch. Yeah, Yoshi's a character hard to play, troll-like character, but wow, if you're good with Yoshi, it's amazing to watch. And you got a katana. Like, how I want to play as this character. Helicopter. Yeah, that's the same. Okay, I remember seeing that. Oh, big attack. The jumping knee. Okay, some of these look similar to me. Oh, the duck. Oh, that looked new. That looked new completely. Those two had a rival before. Yeah, I think he killed all of his people in his crew. Is Yoshimitsu getting his revenge this time around? Did he do a running headbutt, which carried on the combo? Oh, that you can do that, Tekken 7, that little sword counter. Absolutely. Oh, what a whiff. The sword is glowing red, and the things are absorbing back into the sword. What is up with that? Is that red glowing sword like Naniwa Gusto? Ah, you're in trouble. That looked pretty cool. The Cursed Blade Yoshimitsu. He called himself Yoshimitsu off of the cursed sword that he has. Of course, the Cursed Blade. Shouldn't really call that a sword. It's a beautiful katana, and I've always loved katanas. When I play Yoshimitsu, for those who watch all my content, you know the last time I stabbed myself and died, that was the last time I think I wanted to play as him. I was doing well, I'm like, what does this do? And I stabbed myself and died, so no, I'm not playing as that character. He's crazy. I did have a story about Yoshi. I just had to watch this to bring it back out of me. Oh, okay, cool. That's how I work. I see. Yeah. Anyway, let's watch these two and then get back to the rest. Oh no, there's another thing I actually wanted to watch with, and I haven't watched it, but I want to watch it. So I'm looking forward to get up to this. Again, I'm assuming most people has watched all of these, and the people who haven't watched these, this is going to be a treat for you, but welcome Zop, welcome everyone. Still, if you're hopping in later, awesome. I say go back and watch the beginning of this and then just go through it. And if you still don't want to get Tekken 8, then truly you've already found your other fighting game. But this is just going to be not the character reveal, so I'm curious what this is. So we've seen this. Save Kazuya as well? Can we save Kazuya? Can we truly save him? Or has he gone too far? I think he's gone too far. You don't need to sacrifice your life, Jin. I don't know, if you die, I'm not too sure who can. There was one point where Kazuya... never mind. I'm getting distracted. I'll mention it later, though.
Nous sommes les seuls à pouvoir contrôler l'équilibre.
Maybe this is the video that we were watching in that demo. Get kicked. Yeah, so Alisa talks to Jin. Jin's getting spoken to and he's listening. And fail. Yeah, what up with that? So I guess they were watching this trailer before we got it. There, one of the characters that I thought were gonna beat the game just showed up there.
And Kazuya Mishima's grows ever stronger.
But look at all of us against. Again, we dodge. That right there.
Bist du jetzt auf der Seite der G Corporation? Será una excelente publicidad para mi
Better
café.
brand optics for your coffee. Everything for the coffee, huh? Even if you join the bad guys for coffee, I will not buy your coffee ever. I'll only buy good hero coffee, not bad guy coffee. Wait, is Paul and Law fighting? Why? Oh, don't tell me one of them joined G-Core and the other one joined Jin's team. Who's the foolish one that joined G-Core? Don't you dare, Paul.
Believe in yourself.
But why? Bruce Lee wouldn't either. This is the video that I think they showed. Okay. Oh, okay. That's what they showed off. So the demo, they're still advertising the demo, and then again, those watching this and knowing the date, you do know this game is coming out soon. So yeah, so that must have been the video that they were showing here. Ooh, okay. The reason why I didn't know is because they were probably out recently. I see. I see. I'm gonna click on this because it's 35 seconds, and I'm pretty sure it is what I think it is. Let's just go. Let's hop into it. Okay, I got a pop-up saying something's happening. But yeah, Zop, do you know anything about Tekken and Tekken 8? Gold. More gold. If you pre-order Tekken 8, you get the gold suit pack for the 32 characters. And classic Tekken and avatars. Oh man, we're missing out on some avatars in that mode too. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I definitely am unfortunate enough to be able to do that. So yeah, my channel has not taken off to the point where everyone's like, yes, get Tekken 8. Let's get it. Let's do it. Yeah, you know Tekken, but I prefer the Soul Calibur. What do you mean? You know Tekken, but Soul Calibur 2? What do you mean? Soul Calibur, you mean, over Tekken? So you're a sword weapon using side-scrolling fighting. No, it's actually 3D, but it's... Yeah, it's... I think I've played one Soul Calibur and it was awful, so I've never played the rest of them. But I want to go through them. I just can't seem to get my hands on Soul Blade or Soul Edge. If I could get my hands on Soul Blade or Soul Edge, I might be able to go through the Soul Calibur series. So, Shaheen. I keep getting Shaheen mixed up with Rashid. Again, I think that's his name from Street Fighter. And I keep mixing them up because they're both the same. You don't play many fighting games? I have never played a fighting game. And then recently I hopped into fighting games. Went through so many of them. You could see the journey of the fighting game series on all the ones I did in order. I literally did 7 and Tekken 7, and I went through King of Fighters and the Sony All Stars and everything. Like I've done a bunch of fighters, and then I did all of the Dead or Alives. I've done all of the Street Fighters, and I've done all of the Tekkens. So, but I've only recently started. I've never played fighters before that. They were always boring to me. But Tekken 7 to me is the more fun one for my live stream. Again, if I'm just fighting, I'm bored. So there's no big story wrapped up into it, then I'm just gonna not play the game. And if the game doesn't play well, again, Street Fighter, whichever one I played, if you watch what I've played, you're gonna see how I react to it, and you're gonna be like, oh, that is. I hope you say that that is true. Like I was bored because all I could do was block, and then once I'm done blocking, it's my turn, and I'm like, it's such a boring fighter. So, yeah. I don't know about Soul Calibur 2 because I haven't played that one. Soul Calibur 5 or 6 or whatever high number it was. But yeah, that one was really boring. Nothing like Street Fighter, nothing like Tekken, nothing like Dead or Alive. Ah, my bad. My mouse, I moved it down, but it's still in the way. And I can pause? Good. It's got to be entertaining, and I would like to be able to play the game and enjoy. The Desert Falcon. But he's still got those jump spinning wind moves, right? Rashid had wind spinny kicks, and this dude has wind spinny kicks. That low. There. Ooh. Is that a counter? He 180'd. There's that sweep. That's that sweep right there. That low sliding thing. Is that an up forward 3 like Asuka? There's a wind spinning kick. Okay, is this... He used up his heat for a rush. So they all... Oh, okay, he backspin up of it. Another slide. You have that sword, but you never used it. I don't know what this character is doing. Marvel versus Capcom. I don't think I've played that one. My brain is saying I don't think I played that one. So now we have a problem. See, I clicked on the pause button. What happened? Oh, the video ran out of time. You know what? I'm gonna skip Shaheen. I don't know this character. I don't know what he's doing. I know he has that sweet slide. I know he has that thing where he hits you and he kicks you and you get 180'd. That was in Tekken 7. But I have no idea what he's doing. I've never played as the character, I don't think. He wasn't ever part of my list of characters I tried out, and I haven't fought anybody like him either. Sadly, like me getting into Tekken 7 at the end of Tekken 7's lifetime, and me not being an online competitive player literally reduces me to being found to literally nothing, right? Like no one's gonna watch me because I'm just enjoying Tekken 7 story mode, the single player stuff, and I don't know how many people care about that. I do, but not too many other people do, so I've locked myself out of so much content because of who I am. But yeah, back to Shaheen, I don't know. And same thing with Kuma. Sadly though, Kuma is the character that always defeated me in Tekken 7. When I first started out and I got really good with Asuka, which is really good by my standards, I could still never beat the bears. It was always like a weird low. It was a punch that comes out looking mid, but it's a low and it knocks you down, and then the bear would just do something, then the bear would just roll at you and hit you low again or mid. And it's just like, what in the world is happening? I don't know what's happening with these bears, and then I always lost. Now, when I swapped to Alisa, I was able to beat these bears always. I can't wait to listen to this. Yeah, maybe I should do the 2 character, then listen to this awesome thing. It's only 5 minutes. I wish it was longer. And then we get to watch the character that I'm assuming I'm gonna main in Tekken 8. And a character that I do know, so I could go into way more detail than all these other characters that I just don't know. But again, is this character cool? Before we move on, yes, Shaheen is cool. The spins and the stuff that he can do. I don't think I've gone out of my way to watch a high level Shaheen fight. So I can't say like I love watching him, because I actually haven't. I haven't seen Shaheen show up in the Tekken tournaments and stuff. Not that I can recall. I really don't think I've seen them. Again, I've seen. I don't want to name you. I hope you're at some point you get invested in a Tekken as much as I have. I have watched previous Tekken tournaments and the ones that are happening, recently. And I get to see all the fighters that were in the tournaments, and there was only like a handful of fighters that kept showing up. Akuma was one of them. Jack, though he was one of the worst characters, people say, there was a person who could play as Jack and do very well. And then you'd sometimes see a Paul, or you'll sometimes see a Steve, but like they were always overruled by Fang, Akuma. I guess a bunch of characters got nerfed along the way too. Fahrenheit guy. Like them. That's what it was called, Political Storm. I finally remembered the move. I don't know what I called it. I probably called it Patriot. But Political Storm was Lydia. I hope her name was Lydia. That move Reina seemed to have. But yeah, anyway, I can talk about stuff like this for hours, but I really should try to focus on the character reveals and stuff, and I could do all my talking at the end, at the beginning, somewhere else. I don't know. I could ramble. Let's just hop into Kuma before I go into this. But yeah, I wish I knew more about this character. Sure, he's cool, and if you main that character, I'm going to say, I'm assuming he's a medium strong character as well. Again, I don't believe in these lists that I'm referencing all the time. I'm pretty sure Shaheen is in the middle tier brackets, or upper middle. You know what I mean, like up there. But that doesn't mean anything. Because I played as Asuka at the bottom, and in my little tiny circle, my Asuka was practically undefeated. Okay, so I don't believe in these brackets either. So when I call your character medium, like, I don't mean that they're just like mid-tier, they're weak or anything. I just like, this is what I was told. I don't know if you're like, yeah, when you go up very high competitive, there are stronger characters in the competitive scene. But if you and I were to fight right now as a beginner, intermediate even, we got past the beginner stage and we got our characters, you'll probably give me a hard time. So yeah, like your character is, I mean, if we fight against my Asuka, your character is technically stronger than my Asuka based upon that weird rating thing again. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about him, but from what I can see, he looks cool. Again, nothing crazy flashy like Reina or Lars, or even Jack's crazy railgun thing. But let's just get back on. So Asuka is still pretty cool. In fact, they made her pretty strong in the Tekken 8. I hope you watched my Tekken 8 stuff by now. But she's still wonky. She's still a defensive character, which means if you're running in aggressive, you're going to die. Especially if my Asuka and your Asuka fought right now, and you're all aggressive, I'm probably going to defeat you. But I also don't play my Asuka the way Asuka's supposed to be played, and that's why I'm kind of dropping her. I'm probably going to remove Asuka and move on to Alisa, because I can't play that defensively. Enjoy Tekken. Asuka's 2 defense. I got to keep countering every single thing, and I don't want to fire off a counter and guess wrong. So yeah, I think I know Asuka still more than Alisa. I know almost every single Asuka move in her entire list over Alisa. And when I watch a video, I know what they're doing. And when Alisa shows up, I'm like, what was that? So yeah, unfortunately, my Alisa is stronger than my Asuka. But my knowledge and natural way to win will be with Asuka. It's so weird. I am basically almost an Asuka player, except I haven't learned how to play Asuka style. That's the only problem why my Asuka won't get any stronger. Whew, let's get back to Kuma. My bad. Like, I can talk, but let's not. Let's go into Kuma. Let's watch Panda. Then I want to watch that video that I really want to see.
Get ready for the next battle.
Kuma, Master of Salmon.
Challenger.
So this is Heihachi's pet, everybody, the son of Heihachi's pet, right? Because Kuma 1 is gone, right? And this is Kuma 2. So what is Kuma still doing around? Ooh, that was a big claw, but you can block it. Low? A low? Oh, I did that grab before. I used that grab a bunch to win. Okay, so there's a funny thing happening right here, right now, too, for those who didn't pick up on it. From way back in, like, Tekken 2. Tekken 1, Tekken 2, Panda, will you marry me again? And two funny things are happening right now. Rejected! You get rejected, so you go into a fight? Was that a Heihachi uppercut thing? What, a salmon? Oh, that's new. That was a Heihachi. That was a Heihachi attack. With the two hands in front. Can you really pick up with that move? The triple bear punch, okay. Are you batter up? What's happening? What? What? Well, yeah, that bear dance. Wait. If you win, you get married? Okay, wait a minute. There was a bunch of Heihachi, like, attacks in that move. I don't recall Kuma having that. I remember Kuma just having bear attacks. Did they change Kuma a bit around this time? Because that would be interesting if you did. Again, the funny thing was Paul and Kuma has been fighting each other for many, many Tekken games. And I believe Paul lost to the bear at some point, and he's always, every time he goes into the tournament, he ends up fighting Kuma and not winning. And I was able to relate with that because I couldn't beat the bears either. And so seeing Paul and Kuma fight again, that brings back a little bit of a smile. And then poor Kuma always asking Panda out and Panda always rejecting him. That's been another running thing that's been happening for a while as well. So it's good. That was a little bit of comedy. That should put a smile on your face for those who know. And for those who don't know, then you're getting into like a pretty big world. And I hope you do what I did. I mean, I can't see you going wrong going through the Tekken series like I did. And again, you could either A, play them like I did, or B, you could watch my playthrough of me going through Tekkens and thus you going through the Tekkens. So yeah, like you can do that too. So my Alisa should be up here. They just haven't moved her to the top. She's in this list though. Whew, okay, let's do Panda next because I really want to watch this. And then after I watch this and be like, cool, I'm so glad I got to listen to this. And hopefully you don't mind me listening to you and watching on YouTube. Then I get to finally look at my character, because my Alisa is here. So let's do another bear fight. And then let's move on. So yeah, I'm stoked. Again, I don't know these characters. I just know that I've had a hard time with them. Sometimes they roll, and sometimes it's a low, and sometimes it's a mid, and I can't quite figure out what they're doing. And yeah, anyway, let's just go on and see what happens. I'm getting some notifications today. Interesting. So Panda, Xiao Yu's pet, not Kuma Heihachi's pet. And that makes sense because Xiaoyu is still around and still looking for Jin. Oh yeah, the thing I was meant to talk about, I thought Xiaoyu was going to be the main character at some point. And Xiaoyu was going to beat them. Or at least beat up Jin enough to get him out of the family thing. Are you doing the squares on the pavement? Is that a Chun-Li head? Are you beating up my Asuka? This is what happened to me all the time! This is me trying to win as Asuka and I lost against the bears. Don't do that kick. That kick is so dumb. Asuka doing stupid moves. There. A jump up to a low. That was a spinning uppercut thing. The winner shall decide. Ah, this is nice. You're on. They both fight? Oh, well then. Ooh, that was in Tekken 7. I remember seeing these moves. Back to the wall. There was a ball. There was a beach ball? What was that? That's Xiaoyu's kick. That's Xiaoyu's kick. Oh! The rising bear kicks. Oh, that looked different. Here comes the special. That's Xiaoyu's move. That is Xiaoyu's moves. And now the bear stuff. Okay, now the bear stuff happens. How you pull that off? You know what? Let's have bamboo shoots. Okay, hold up. I want to see. That was madness. Bamboo shoots. Okay, I've seen this in anime, and it looks delicious, and I almost want to try it too one day. I want to try a lot of anime snacks and see if they're as good as they look in anime, because Japan does a lot of cool things in their animes. They show off a lot of their stuff. I don't feel like us over here, we don't show off places. We're just like, it's New York. There's crime everywhere. And it's just like, we have snacks too, don't we? Can we show them our bamboo-like snack stuff? But yeah, anyway, bamboo shoots looks good. I don't think I need to go through, but here's somebody who does know Tekken more than I do. Did the bears pick up new moves that are based off of the ones who they've been hanging around with? It looked like Kuma picked up a bunch of Heihachi like attacks, and Panda did take those. Were definitely Xiaoyu attacks. That crouch down thing. Those were Xiao's attacks. I don't recall them being in Tekken 7. That's why I'm like, did they add that in and they made the bears a little bit more of something than they were in Tekken 7? Again, to me, they were a character. If you play as a bear, it'll be a fair fight. It's not a troll character. I know they're known for like being trolls and stuff, but to me, they're still a fighter, and I've lost to the bears before, so. Live. I'm pretty sure I lost to them live. I can't fight those bears as Asuka. So yeah, anyway, to me, I feel like the bears have gotten more moves. So that's interesting. So we get to listen to Brian Cox talk and about the story so far. It's a 5-minute thing. I think we're going to be watching the same video we watched just down below, but we're going to have somebody talking with a voice. I want to just watch this. I'm not even waiting.
No matter how big or small, has a story behind it. That's why when it comes to Tekken and the King of Iron Fist tournament,
oh, look at the graphics.
There's one hell of a story to tell.
I knew this was gonna be good.
In Tekken 8, Jin Kazama will face off against his father, Kazuya Mishima, for the last time. Kazuya is threatening global domination.
For the last time?
And since Jin is the only other person who possesses the devil gene as well, he may be the only chance the world has left. But how did we even get to this point?
Right.
What the hell is a devil gene? And why do these fathers and sons keep throwing each other off cliffs? Well, it revolves around these three men.
Yep. Heihachi?
Mishima, his son Kazuya Mishima.
Yep.
And his son Jin Kazama.
This is it. This is it.
When
Oh,
Kazuya
man,
was just 5 years old, his father, Heihachi, feared the boy possessed the devil gene, which is passed down through generations to the bearer's children. It allows the host to transform into a winged demon that possesses incredible strength and power. So, Heihachi did what any loving father would do. Threw Kazuya off this cliff to see if he would survive.
Right. I love it. I love this. This is the best yet.
Survive, he did.
He did.
Kazuya would spend the next 21 years training to become a deadly fighter. The hatred he harbored for his father fueling his motivations.
Right.
Ultimately, Kazuya would defeat
Look at this,
and become
everybody.
the
I
first
played
King of
this.
Iron First tournament champion. And then, in a moment of poetic justice, would throw his father off a cliff.
I love this. This is great.
We find
Smile.
Kazuya
Here comes the
has turned
smile.
even more sinister than his father was.
Of
But it
course.
brings us to the one woman who saw the potential good in Kazuya.
Right.
Animal rights activist Jun Kazama.
Jun
Together,
Kasama.
they would have a child. The third piece of this patricidal puzzle. Jin Kazama. Jin grew up without knowing his father. And after tragedy suddenly befell his mother, Jim sought
Right.
out his grandfather and would be trained in the Mishima fighting ways by none other than Heihachi Mishima.
This is
Ever the
accurate.
And knowing Jin possessed the devil gene, Heihachi would use Jin until ultimately betraying his grandson, shooting him at point-blank range in the face.
Right.
However,
This is
death was not for Jin, and what would kill any other man would trigger what had laid dormant in Jin until that moment, and Devil Jin was born.
right. Thanks to Heihachi being an idiot.
Since then, these three men have waged war against each other time and time again.
Indeed. Good grief. Yeah, Jinpachi was Heihachi's
This
dad.
is until the most recent tournament, where Kazuya faced off against his father Heihachi for the final time by taking his life and throwing the body into a volcano, like only a Mishima can.
Exactly. But like, I don't know if Heihachi's coming back from
Brings
this.
us to now. Kazuya's complete global control is almost at hand, and his power is seemingly unchecked. However, now fully healed from his own battles, Jin has resurfaced and is focused on stopping his father to become not just the newest champion of the King of Iron Fist tournament, but possibly the savior of all mankind too.
Those are G-Corp robots that Nina was walking in front of. What's up with that?
In Tekken 8, Fist meets fate.
Ooh, that's good. That's probably the best one yet. Out of all of the videos I've watched so far, that's the best. Again, sure, they recap stuff we already know, but it was described very well. The joke hits so well because I don't know how many of us is in my shoes where I'm just getting into Tekken, and then I watch as this old man throws a child off off of the thing, and I'm like, what? And then we go back to the Tekkens in that order. I did Tekken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and went right back to 7 again. And then I just get to see this collage of Kazuya throwing Heihachi off, and then Heihachi going back and throwing him. And it was just, eventually there was some funny spoof ones where they were in space and they kick him out of the spaceship. Like, again, it was good and crazy, and it caught me off guard. But this was great. This was exactly what I was hoping for. And having Brian speak and talk and go through the Tekken stuff, I don't know how they pulled it off, but I loved it. That was great. Normally I thumbs up things in my own privacy of my own stuff, because, you know, it's you don't need to see me going around going, oh, look at me, I'm thumbsing up and I'm here. I try not to do that because of how you could react, but I think that was so good. I don't want to wait till after the thing. I gotta give that a go now. I would leave a comment too, but I'm not here. I shouldn't do the comment now, so I'm gonna leave it be. But that was perfect. That was great. The way a Mishima can. Oh man. Anyway, that one struck a chord. That one hit comedy. Having Brian stand on the stage and be like, "Yeah, we right here is where where Heihachi throws his son off the mountain. Right here, just behind me." That was great. I want to rewatch that again. I do. Oh, okay. So we've now made it to the point where I think, because even if we wait till the last three, I'm pretty sure it's only 3 characters left. They even said in one of the videos there's 32 characters, and we've just about watched all of them except 3. So, and this one will be the 4th one. So once we watch this one, we haven't watched all but 3. So yeah, there's not enough content, and the other characters I don't know, so it's just going to be as quick as the Kuma ones. I'm going to watch it and be like, I don't know what's going on, but it's funny or cool, and then I'll move on. But this one I could deep dive in. Okay, I'm actually going to deep dive in, because I can. No other reason. I know this character. I've been learning to play this character, and at some point, although I can't naturally fight as good as Asuka, I am a better fighter with this character, as proven in the Tekken 7 fights. Hopefully you've seen them. But now I gotta get my chat up. The Onceler, welcome back. So before, how about if I just delete everything that I've written down so that I can just move on to the new Tekken 8 stuff. Tekken 8 episode 1, when the reveal date comes out. I'm not gonna read that. 32 characters. We've watched how many? So we watched Nina, Kazuya, all of them up. We watched, yeah, up to Victor. So, and Azucena, Fang, and Victor are the new characters. I think I could leave that for Tekken 8, the new characters. I will. So let's just hit a space or delete. No, space. Okay, cool. So new characters are them. I'm gonna leave that. I watched all the videos. The Tekken talks are all watched. Okay, and yes, all of this I'm gonna delete too. And I said I'm waiting on Zafina, Lee, and Deviljin. I'm not going to. We're not waiting on them. This is it. That we're done. Now I have my Alisa movie trailer, which I have up and ready to go. And I have all the moves laid out from what I know and from what I think I could see. And I have the names of the moves too from Tekken 7. Whew. So, also have a Tekken 8 video. I thought I was going to play it today, but no, the Tekken 8 video is for the official Tekken 8 gameplay. It's not for the Tekken 8 character reviews. It has me playing as Asuka, doing all of the Asuka moves that are gone from Tekken 8. And they were really, really good moves. And now that they've removed all of them, yeah, it's really forcing me to play as Alisa and drop Asuka. So that video you'll see on Tekken 8 episode 1. Not the Tekken 8 episode 0104, the character reveal reaction stuff. Yeah, not that. So without further ado, this one is, we're gonna watch, I'm gonna just play straight through it, and then I'm gonna do the pausing after that. So enjoy the video. If you're an Alisa main like me, or even if Alisa's one of your other characters like me, again, I'm still thinking I'm gonna go Alisa main. I'm not quite there yet, but if you're in this bracket, I hope you're hyped for Alisa to be out. I'm definitely hyped for this. I could pause with space. Perfect. Let's dive into this. I mean, I could technically play Tekken 7 right now too and just do all of Alisa moves. I could do anything. Destroying automation? He definitely looks older. got the same voice. Now you must die. Sidestep, yep. That's new. That's new. That's new. Yeah, that's all new. Similar. I don't know if she's been a klutzy girl like this, but they definitely made her more klutzier. What a throw, Jack. Dunked. Ooh, interesting combo. So that's her heat engager. Never do that in a battle, but that's her heat finisher. That's a heat engager now. All the same. That's new, right here, that's new. That's new as well. And you can't do that in Tekken 8. You can't do that in Tekken 7. And her finisher. I don't know why you're attacking with your head, Alisa. And she flies away? Cool. And she flies away. You can't really fly in Tekken 8 and 7. You can't. You could do a dual boot and glide across the screen, but that's really it. Alright, we're gonna deep dive now. At the 40-second. I even remember the 40-second mark. So that would be an awesome time to have Tekken 7 running, but no. I mean, if you had Tekken 7 running and you're playing as Alisa, you actually can follow along. I don't think I can't do a dual screen anyway. So let's just leave this video up and I'll keep hitting play and go and stuff. But she does a sidestep 4 with no follow-up. So sidestep 4 to 1+2 is happy propeller. But she only did the sidestep 4 and didn't do anything else. Did I not have anything else written down? Oh, this might have been the stuff I'd done at the first and I went into detail. Sidestep 4. Oh, to down to 4. Oh, goodness. Okay, I did each move separately like that, did I? Okay, so she did down to 4, which is deadlock. What I think is different about this property is that it's it looks like it's safe now because Alisa's in the air. Lars blocked it. So hit the button and now it's okay. I gotta stop clicking. She blocked that. When she landed, Lars went for a punch kick and blocked. Now, I don't know if just enough time went by that the block happened, or if they turned that deadlock safe now. Safe enough to be able to fire it off and still block. So, yeah, I don't know, but to me that looks different. And then looks like a 2-4. Right jab to accelerator is gonna come up next. But you gotta pay attention to her hand, her right hand. See it? Her hand just grew back. So this isn't exactly 2-4. I'm not too sure what this is, but it looked like she did a punch kick, but when she kicked, she put her hand up and then fired. Her right hand up and fired. It still looks like a 2-4, but somehow there's a hand punch involved. And it's some kind of rocket punch get you away from me. So I don't know if this is truly a 2-4. But that's what it looks like when I fire it off over and over and over, and when I check it back over and over and over. And here, boop, bang. That I don't know, but that looks like a 2-4 to me. So, yeah, that one I'm not too sure. Oh, I could just delete all these when I'm going through them too. We're gonna be doing a forward, forward, forward 2, and in Tekken 8 it's forward, forward, hold forward, or forward, hold forward. Tekken 8 has changed something that I found really easy to do in Tekken 7, and now it's a little bit harder to do because there's a forward, hold forward, there's a forward, forward, hold forward, and you can accidentally mess it up now. Before there was no mess up; it was either forward, forward, hold forward, and then forward, forward, forward. It was a tap, and you could literally tap it so fast and punch you could get somebody right at the beginning of the game with a running move. The problem is that now you can't because you got to boop boop and hold. And then fire it off, and it is slower to me. So I can't seem to do what I used to do in Tekken 7, but it's linear punch is going to happen, then a Hertz blade, and then dual boot to a new move. There, that move there is new. She has, with Chainsaw, a Hell Sweep. I'm gonna call it a Hell Sweep. I don't know if it's Hell Sweep if you use your hands or whatnot, but she flew in and low swept you and took you off your feet. That is not in Tekken 7. From what I went through the moves again, and I'm like, I can't do this. So yeah, that forward 2 to 1. So she did she also, that also is new, right? She did forward 2 1+2, which brought out her chainsaws. Technically you can't do that. She 1+2 is bring out your destructive form. I call it chainsaw mode. But you can do that now. Again, there's other moves in Tekken 7 that if you hit with a combo and you can hit 1+2 at the end of it, you'll bring out your chainsaws. There's quite a few of them for Alisa. But forward 2 to bring out destructive form, that is new to Tekken 8. So gotta note that as well. She has more, by the looks of it, they're gonna really force Alisa to go into chainsaw mode more. And I don't like chainsaw mode because you can't block low at all. You get hit low, you pop it a chainsaws, and you're doomed. I think now, can Alisa still hold down back and then when you hit low, she somehow blocks it, or do you just get hit with it always? I can't remember, but chainsaw mode is dangerous to those who can do sweeps. So I always avoided chainsaw mode unless I got into it and I just fire off and it's great. But yeah, where am I at? So linear punch 1+2, and then she did forward 1 Hertz Blade. Then she did forward 3+4 to dual boot, and then she did this crazy spinny thing. There, that. I don't know what that was. That sweep looks interesting. Couldn't pause again. I couldn't pause again. I know, it's really weird. There. I don't know what that is, but that's a sweep to a thing. I'm assuming the sweep is a follow-up to this move. Or if you have to hit another button, I don't know. But that new move is new. Again, though, you gotta go into chainsaw mode and do a dual boot, which is flying towards somebody. Now, I don't know how it works. I don't know how the professionals do this flying mode, but the professionals seem to be able to hit people with it. And every time I've ever flown towards someone, I just got kicked out of the air. Or punched out of the air. I've never been able to hit anybody with a chainsaw mode flying towards them. Except for the long range stuff. The punch that you could go from like halfway across the screen, or the low 3, which you could hit them in the toes if you're far enough back. But it's so telltale, so yeah, I've never enjoyed chainsaw modes. They've never really worked for me, at least. But yeah, so whatever that hell sweep is, it looks like that's going to be a problem if it works out very well in Tekken 8. If there's a mid and a low hell sweep mix up in chainsaw mode, great. But my whole life I just got punched or kicked into the air every time I've flown at somebody, so I never really understood the chainsaw mode. It seems to be weaker than her base thing, which I just do a wall carry combo and take off 80 something of your health. So yeah, anyway, that's all the moves so far. What's coming up next is a down forward 2 to a new follow-up. There's a new thing, and then I hope she flew in and did a 1+2, which is a thruster drill, but they changed it. So yes, they changed what looks like she flies in and does a 1+2, which uses the spin and twirl with your chainsaws in front of you, that's thruster drill. It looks like they may have changed it to this, but again, I don't know because I don't see the buttons, but I'll show you what I mean by down forward 2 to new move to flying in and 1+2 thruster drill, but it's not thruster drill. There. That. What in the world? There was 2 new moves he just showed off there. Again, Tekken 8 seems to have everyone has a twirly, spinny twist move, where if you hit somebody with this twist, you'll give them a twirl, and then you could follow up with more of a combo onto it. And everyone seems to have some kind of twirl thing. Alisa never had a twirl thing, neither did Asuka. And the fact that Asuka has down back 1-4, and now Alisa has that, which I don't know what buttons it is because that's not in Tekken 7. So yeah, we got down forward 2, this thing here is new, to this thing here is new. So yeah, like I don't know what you want me to do. Oh, I forgot that I'm on PC now, so my delay is probably too much. I didn't even think about that. I completely forgot that my delay might be way off. I have to delay my mic for video games, right? You gotta go through your computer, through a thing, through another thing, to your computer, to you. It's so many things, it's quite a delay. And I just realized I'm on PC, so it's instant now, but I'm talking with a delay. Oh no. I don't know how bad this is. My bad. I didn't even realize how off my mic could actually be. And there's no point to change it now because I've already gone through the whole episode of this. What's next? Down back 3, which is a very good low poke. Oh, I didn't write down the moves. Oops. I missed these two. Somehow I missed these two. Down back 3, back forward 2. And then this looks like a down back 1-2. So the third move she does, it looks like she does a down back 1-2, but there's a problem with it because it's too fast. If down back 1-2 is going to be that fast, that's going to be great, but there's no way. So I'm assuming that this third hit is going to be a wall rising 2, but it was also really quick. So no matter what, wall rising 2 is a digital lift, and then she did a forward 2-3-3, which is triple session. So take a look at this nice combo she does. See what I'm seeing? Is this going blurry, or is this... What in the what? I'll just go... Why are you so blurry? What in the what happened there? Trust me, my internet can handle 1080p. So yeah, I want you to pay attention to the third hit. After the back forward 2 armor thing, what is she doing? Is she doing a backup rocket punch, or is she doing digital lift? Here, boom. I'm guessing it has to be wall rising too, right? It has to be. It just looked like she just bopped down and fired off though, instead of ducking and then wall rising and hitting 2. That takes too long to do. So I don't know, unless somebody just nailed that very well. I think I tried it in Tekken 7 and it didn't work that smoothly. So yeah, then again though, I've never done that combo before, but that was a little weird combo, wall combo thing, right? So that was neat. Next up, down 3+4, which is a harpoon sweep. I've done that to flowers many times. 2-3-3, which is downtime. Then they fired off a 1, which is the half of stop it. 1-1 is your follow-up 10-frame punish. They just did a 1 to keep you in the air. Then they hit L2. L1, my bad. I wrote down the wrong number. They did the heat engager. Whatever, that's my L1 button. You know my button notations, I would hope by now, but they did a heat engager there. Like I was doing with Asuka. I always heat engaged and slammed you down to the ground and then did more things. They did that type of combo as well. Then they did a forward 4-1-4, which is logic bomb. So here's the combo from what I said. And I don't know, just being nice Tim Allen. There. So as I said, that was straight up there. They did 2-3-3 in the middle of a combo, and the 2 misses and the 3-3 picks up. I don't know. I wouldn't use that as a combo extender because yeah, throwing punches and missing in the middle. You could wall rise 1-2-3, or you could back 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then dash in. There is something that I'm worried about. Welcome back, by the way, Mal. I'm not too sure if they removed my back 4-4 move, which is one of the better punishes in the game. Not a wall punish, just a punish. Because I see a knee, but it's just one knee and then it stops. But we're getting there. We got a few more moves to get through. I think there's a total of 11 or 12 moves. So let's go through it. The next one. Forward, hold forward, 1+2. This is you would never do this in the middle of a fight. It's worm virus, but that move is what I do at the end of the wall. If I hit you to the wall, I'm gonna do that to you, and that's my wall finisher. So they're doing my wall finisher to engage a wall carry. Yes, you can in Tekken 7. You could hit somebody with that and they'll fall over and you could go with it, but that is not the way to do it. And then they look like they did a 3-2, a quick access. But now she swings across, and it's a heat rush now. So 3-2 might be a heat rush, heat engager thing, okay? So when you fire off 3-2, you're going to hit that, and then you're going to go into heat mode. So that's something Alisa players should pay attention to. And then she did a finisher, and then yeah, that's all that combo is. So my forward 1+2 wall finisher is still here, which I wrote down woo. But yeah, we'll see where this goes. Click here again. Thank you. That is not something you would do. So I spin my feet around and I keep my head in place. I spin my whole body around, and my head stays in place, and my body spins. That's my heat finisher. So that's what it looks like. Interesting indeed. So that's that move. Nothing new showing up and freaking me out there. Now this looks like a wall rising 1+2 that she's going to do after she blocks this attack. Cute but deadly. But she's not crouching. She's not crouching and wall rising. She's doing this while she's standing, and it goes into another heat mode. This is a heat mode engager. So I not too sure if they changed this, or this is just a button that just goes and she doesn't need to be crouching and then wall rising to do this. Okay. And then during dual boot, which is forward 3+4, she does a 1, which you slide across the screen and have your arm up. It kind of looks like her Tekken 7 finisher, but it's called thruster left. And then they stand up and do another 1, which is shredder. So here's the full combo in its entirety. Nothing new here, except this wall rising thing. It looks like it's changed. There, you see that? That's the same. I did it again, everyone. I did it again. I keep clicking. I really wish I have to click on the video so I could click on back onto it, but I gotta click off the video to read my stuff that I've written down. So, other than that startup, that wall rising 1+2 is something different now. You can do it from standing, I guess, or if Jack did hit her and put her in a crouching position, she did it instantly again. These moves look like they're all instant. I didn't see her wall rising and then firing off cute but deadly, so I don't know. Some of these things seem to be happening super fast. So there's a new thing that she does. She triple hits like a sword attack. She does like a sword attack but with chainsaws. And then this goes into another heat mode, heat rush thing. So this is another way to get into your heat mode from this weird attack. Again, you need to have your chainsaws out a lot for these moves, which makes me worry because I don't go into chainsaw that much. Anyway, and then she does a down forward 1-4, which is a cyclone hacker. But this is also different because it used to be a punch and a kick that forced crouch, okay? That's what Cyclone Hacker was in Tekken 7. But now this may be a new twirl move that to extend your wall carry. So you'll see what I'm talking about. And then, after she does that, she does a 1+2 gigabyte hammer. And then she did a forward 4, forward 1. Forward, 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 forward 1 is that you fly in and you knee them, and if it hits, you hit forward 1, and then you fly past them and you hit them in the back and you send them flying the other way. It's a 180 move. But you got to hit from the front, and it's got to hit, and then you just hit forward 1 and then follow up with a punch. That, what I said when it happened the first time, you cannot do that in Tekken 7 from a twirled enemy or a launched enemy. In the air and you hit a forward, 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 forward 1, you cannot do that punch. It's just a knee and then it just drops. In this one, Jack was twirling, and when she hit him, the combo still happened. So I don't know if they just fixed that from Tekken 7 to Tekken 8, or this move's able to be fired off and it works now. I don't know. But you can try to launch somebody right now. The best launch was down back 1-2. If you're in Tekken 7, just do down back 1-2, fly in and hit forward, forward, 4, forward 1. And you will not complete that punch, the need to punch thing. It'll not work. So yeah, here goes the video. Let's get this going and then let's go. You can do all the punch. No, you can't. Moving on. So this is new, right? Engage. She did a rush. Oh, whoops! Did I forget to write that down? I did. This is Alisa's little new twirl. So I wanted. The swords are new. They hit forward, so your heat's gone now. So they did the heat rush, which makes you lose your whole heat bar, but they got rushed in. And now they're doing this new Tekken 8 thing. Everyone seems to have this new twirl back flipping thing right here. Boop, boop. This is new. This is new as well. It looks like down forward 1-4 because the punch is the same, but this kick coming out, she used to kick you down and make you crouch. Now you're doing a backflip spin up in the air, and it gives a twirl effect. Okay. No, it's not. Doing flips in Tekken leaves you wide open. If it's blocked, you're dead. So if I catch you doing a twirl, get wall comboed, get wall carried to the wall. It's not. It's very unsafe. Getting your feet off the ground in a fight leaves you wide open. You can't. I mean, Alisa can fly, but you can't fly in this game. You never take your feet off the ground in a fight, unless you're going for a crazy jumping kick and you think you got it. But no, like, you keep your feet planted, stay firm to the ground. So yeah, all these big flashy moves is just leaving you wide open. I'm pretty sure other real fighters would be like, yeah, that's kind of accurate. Taking your feet off and doing backflips in the middle of a fight, that's foolish. So anyway, down forward 1-4 Cyclone Hacker, either A, they changed it, or this is the new thing they added in Tekken 8, where you do the twirl. Even Asuka has down back 1-4 now, and that flips up, and Asuka does a big old flip as well, and she's wide open if it's blocked. So yeah, you just gotta do it in the middle of a wall carry though. I hope you never fire these moves off by themselves. You just do it in the middle of a wall carry combo so that you can keep the twirl going. So Alisa has this, so I don't know when I'm gonna fire that off in the new combo. It's gonna take me a while to learn Alisa as well, if this is what I have to use the wall carry. But yeah, and then what have I written down? And then she does a 1+2. So just a from neutral 1+2. There. And then from this twirl, she's gonna do forward, 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 forward 1, which you cannot do in Tekken 7 to a twirled or a launched enemy. You'll just do the knee and nothing else will happen. But this actually works. Boom, and punch. So you can, if you just do that move to a standing enemy, you can do that knee to a punch. But again, if you twirl them, launch them in the air, that move does not finish. You'll only just do the knee and then it'll stop. So they've changed that, they patched it, they did something. All right, and then we know that the next move, the last move, is the rage. We don't need to see the rage again. She kicks her head at you. So that is my Alisa. I'm happy to finally see my character show up that I think I'm really going to switch to. I really do. I think I'm going to be playing as Alisa more than Asuka. Asuka's got a bunch of foolish lows, a bunch of twirls. and she's a defensive character with all of her heat stuff is aggressive, opposite of what she is. So I don't know what they're doing with Asuka. It makes no sense. So it's still cooler, and you'll do it and wreck. Oh, I hope you do fight me again, Mel. I really do. I hope you take it a little bit more serious than you did with Tekken 7. Tekken 7, I've seen you what, twice, 3 times in Tekken 7, and it was not enough. So yeah, and I seen you already once in Tekken 8, and the game isn't even out yet. So yeah, I hope I see you way more. Ah, but yeah, I don't think you're gonna wreck me either. I think if I swap to Alisa, it should be a little bit more of a fight. It was already long done with Tekken 7. I don't know how you could be long done something that exists in front of you. I mean, Tekken 1, I guess you could be long done because there's Tekken 7, but Tekken 7 was the only Tekken game you could play right then and there. So there wasn't like Tekken 8, 9, and 10, and then I'd be like, yeah, I guess you could be done Tekken 7 by now. So yeah, it's too bad because I would have rather fought you than I would, I think, at this point, fighting Flowers. I think Flowers has just gone too far. I think Flowers is in like whatever ratings are online. Flowers is up to very high ratings now. There's no way I can get up to there. So Flowers has gone too far, and you and I are back at the beginning of skills because I don't play Tekken either right now. I'm not playing Tekken 7 at all, and I'm not playing the Tekken 8 demo because it's only Jin, Paul, Nina, and Kazuya. I hope so. So yeah, like none of those characters I want to play as. Paul is a very strong Alisa. Alisa, what? Very strong Asuka. Paul is a very strong Asuka. A better version of Asuka with some low death sweeps and some 50-50 mix-ups from it. You can go low to mid, or you can go mid. And you can't see the difference. You just have to guess, am I going mid or am I going low? So Paul's Asuka cannot just go up and sweep you. He has to do a very big telegraphed low swinging kick, or she has to be crouching. And even if she hits you, it's not a trip. It's just you hit me in the toe, good for you. Or if I hit a button, then it's a counter hit. But no, Asuka has nothing to force you open. Still. Where Alisa has down 3+4. She has the 1-2-2 that can force you open. She has, by the looks of it now in Tekken 8, she has the chainsaw fly towards you and sweep you off your feet. So she has 3 moves that Asuka doesn't even have. Yeah, that's the reason why I did the demo at the first. Hoping you see, so you don't want to watch anything because it's spoilery, but yeah, it's the reason why I did this. I showed the demo first, and like, for those who still have not downloaded the demo, download it. You can play it right now for free, 4 characters. See how the game plays. See if you even like fighting games. And if you do like fighting games, why haven't you done the demo by now? For those who are probably like me in this channel, we're probably not going to be able to get Tekken 8 when it comes out. It's going to be weeks or months or years before we get Tekken 8. So sadly, like, as much as I'm hyped and I want to play Tekken 8 when it comes out, I know my Heavenlies are not on the ball. At this point, there's so few of us that we just don't have the people on the ball. So we're probably not getting Tekken 8. So as much as I'm hyped about my Alisa being here, I could finally see some moves. I could finally go, she can do that, good. What is this? I think I'm going to have to incorporate that in my wall carry combo. Okay, at least I could see it, thank you. So yeah, at least I finally got it. So at least I finally could look at something Alisa in Tekken 8, and poor Asuka, I think she's just gonna get dropped. Until they correct her. So whew. That was a lot of talking. And I talk a lot too in my 4 hours, but usually there's like a moment or a cutscene. I'm like, oh cool, I'm watching this, and then I'll react. But this is like 2 hours straight talking, no stopping, and laughing, and being some of them. I guess I got wowed a few times. Again, that Reina character is incredible. I don't know. That video is incredible. Brian Cox's video that was also incredible video. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna leave a comment on my Alisa video. Not here live, I'll do it later, but yeah, I am happy to see, just happy to see her here. So yeah, there you go. Well, I'm not like you. I probably, if things were to go normally, I would get Tekken 8 right now. But things are not going normally, or the way they should be, or the way they could be. So technically I can't, and I'm not just waiting for a donation to play the game at all, because I'm not expecting that to happen either. But yeah, I would play it day one, full price, because I just want to play the game. I can play the game and enjoy it, even offline by myself. I don't have to go online and do that stuff. So I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. But I spent everything that I had into the things that I've got now. You've already seen 2 of the games that I got recently, and there's still more coming that I haven't played yet. I got all of that recently, and Tekken 8 wasn't out. I don't know if I would have spent everything for Tekken 8 if Tekken 8 was out, because I probably could have, probably would have. But no, I'm happy to get the Mario Sunshine and the other 2 games, and I'm also happy to be playing this Sly Cooper series, and I got a few other games as well. So like, I got a bunch of games I can play. So I'm happy with what I got. But yeah, if Tekken 8 was out, there probably would have been a pretty high chance that I would have asked my Heavenlies, you want me to get a bunch of games? Or do you want me to pre-order or get Tekken 8? Preferably get Tekken 8, because I wasn't going to pre-order it. Get Tekken 8 and just have that game, and just have one game that we're going to play a lot of. So yeah, I would have asked, but yeah, I don't know. For those who are going to get Tekken 8 right away, I will be a little bit jealous of you as I wait for my channel to wake up, to eventually wake up. And yeah. But again, I'm looking forward to Tekken 8 when I finally get it, whenever that'll be. And yeah, I'm gonna keep watching the Alisa video over and over and over till I get all of the moves figured out, all of the stuff that I've seen. Also, I didn't need to really delete everything, didn't I? I'm gonna bring it all back. I'm gonna delete everything so I have all my moves stuff back. I did all that writing for this video, but yeah. Cool, I got everything back. Everything that I deleted is back. Cool. The side step 4 to nothing. Yeah, again, I don't need to keep that, but I know what's in there. Whew, alright, this is a good enough video. I don't know what's going to happen later on the day, so I won't make any promises that something could happen or not happen. I'll leave it to the fates to decide. But yeah, I hope this brought up a little bit more of your anticipation for Tekken 8. And again, I can't stress the Tekken 8 demo's been free for a while now, and it's still there. If you're gonna be like me and not get Tekken 8 right away, you can play the demo, which, yeah, give it a shot. Xbox, Steam, and Sony, so... Oh, Microsoft. Microsoft PC and Sony, there you go. Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam. There you go. That's how you're supposed to say it, isn't it? I'm winging this, you know. Some of these things I am winging. Yeah, anyway, that's everything. Again, I'm not going to wait for the last 3 characters to be revealed. I really don't think we need to watch them. I want to, but by the time these come out, the game is going to be probably out. Or they're just going to bring them all out soon, within the next, what, 13 days? 3 characters within 13 days. Yeah, so we'll leave it be. We've seen everything else. All of this has been watched. Yeah, I don't know if I watched the special video, that one, but I think we started with Nina and worked our way all the ways up through. So we've done enough. We've seen it all. I do enjoy these reaction videos, and I do like it when I at least know the character. I think it's a little bit more fun if I know the character and go into full detail, because I don't even think I did that much with Asuka. I was just happy to see her, and then when I seen the moves, they look completely different, and I was more freaked out than I was excited. Because I'm like, what is this? Why is she flipping? Now, this is not a good move. Why is she jumping in the air and then punching down like T-Hawk? What is this? So yeah, Alisa does not look as changed with bad things like my Asuka does, okay? And I even had a chance to play as Asuka in the closed beta test, where I could not do that with Alisa at all. There was no Alisa gameplay for Tekken 8 still to this moment, to this day. So we'll see what happens. I don't think Alisa changed that much, but Asuka did. And Asuka still changed enough that I still don't have her figured out. And every day I lean towards dropping Asuka, swapping to Alisa, and let's focus on one character again. So yeah, we'll see. Either way, only time will tell. Hopefully, we'll get our hands on Tekken 8 much sooner than later. And I will be gladly going through the story, getting that done, playing as the characters, and then like just getting back to where we were in Tekken 7, I would hope. Because yeah, I am not on the same level as my Tekken 7 anymore. And again, everything I did was Asuka Tekken 7. And now that I'm like drifting away from everything Asuka Tekken 7 to now Alisa, yeah, everything's changed again. It's just like playing a whole new character, and we just got to learn all over again. So we'll see. Either way, I spoke enough. I hope you enjoyed a 2-hour reaction video on only a very few characters, but I'm glad to see, again, Brian, that was an incredible video, and everyone who worked on that video, that was again still the best video I've seen yet. Out of all the videos I've watched so far, that one's my favorite of all time for the Tekken 8. And the demo showcase that I shown at the beginning, that was awesome too. So again, and he brought the energy right away, which was perfect. And yeah, now we're all caught up, from Reina the new girl all the ways up to my Alisa, which would be here if they organized it. But it just came out yesterday, so no rush. There you go. Thanks, Heavenlies, for showing up and watching. And seriously, if you like what I'm doing, please hit those buttons. You know what to do by now. And I will see you all in the next episode. Take care.